Well, Charlie,
Yeah.
I got something to cheer you up, man.
What's
It's
that?
a year into the podcast, and we've done something truly special.
Please tell me. Besides hack into the White House earlier today.
Oh, baby.
Oh, wait a second. I think
Do you taste it? Do you taste the pungency?
I taste what you're serving me here.
Ted's feeling himself up right now. Ted, you're touching your hot body right now. What's going on?
I'm touching my hot body because I know what's on my hot body.
Ted, are you feeling kind of fucking sexy, dude?
new Chuckle Sandwich merch. The anniversary merch. Limited time available for only 2 weeks. Schlatt's not wearing it right now.
Pretend it's on me.
We've all got a different sandwich. What have you got, Ted?
Let's I suppose we should explain what we have going on here for the merch. Basically, what we did is we worked with the wonderful artist Kajiro, who made the Chuckle Sandwich branding, the beautiful sandwich
the
you
original
see.
sandwich.
Oh yeah. And we each invented our own specific Chuckle Sandwich. So in the case of me, I've got the wonderful the fucking knee breaker.
The knee breaker burger.
Mm-hmm.
My knee breaker
From when
sandwich.
I was catching a fly ball out in baseball. And
Exactly.
you came and busted my kneecaps in. Remember that? Remember when you did that to me?
I
It's
do
assault.
remember that.
Yeah.
Remember
and now I've got it
afterwards?
on. Now I've got you confirming that it actually happened. So you'll be getting a letter in the mail.
Fuck. Well, I mean, all right. Well,
Remember when you
I'll-
said
I'll-
afterwards it looks like you could use something to eat? He said yes. You said dirt and pushed him down the hill.
Yes. Okay. I admit I'm a bit of a violent guy. And especially when someone's trying to take my knee breaker supreme, my knee breaker delicious goodness, all right?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to freak out a little bit.
You have
Let
to,
me
and
just
that's why we love
explain-
you, Ted. Because you're
I've got my-
unrestrainingly violent.
I am. I don't stop at anything. I just, like, even when they're like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you walking on the sidewalk. I was just looking at my phone. I'm like, maybe get off Facebook, you stupid grandma.
Yeah.
I beat up grandmas. I'll admit it. This is the knee breaker burger. It's got barbed wire brioche bun, cyanide aioli, wilted lettuce, okay? Flamethrower grilled beef burger, extra char, ketchup, and bone fragments.
Ketchup?
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 No, it's said with a question mark. That's why I like it.
I know. That's why I asked it as a question. Ketchup?
It is. It's ketchup, perhaps.
Ketchup? I don't know.
Charlie, you want to explain what your
I do,
burger
and
is?
I almost called it the Slurger, but I won't because that would be wrong. It is the it is the slimy slider. You can see it right here a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and show you video listeners. You audio listeners, though, we
Love you to death.
love you to death, so I will describe it to you. The first component, of course, of the slimy slider is the slimy seed bun. Oh, very pungent. The if you've ever been to a steakhouse, get a little bit of bulgogi, you will know about the yum yum sauce. Now I have added the nega yum yum. I have the yuck yuck sauce right here on the burger. I've got a little bit because texturally, guys, so far it's the same, and let's keep it that way. We got a little gobble goo. Oh, good stuff.
Wait, but Charlie, they all look exactly the same so far.
Schlatt, how dare you? How dare
You're
you,
looking
Schlatt?
kind of.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck
No,
is
I'm
wrong with you?
sorry.
You
I'm
think
sorry,
you
guys.
think
No,
that
I
Charlie
fucked up. I fucked
Slimecicle
up.
doesn't understand the minute differences in texture and taste of the various
sorry.
slime
We've been
components
doing
of
this
his
for
previously
a
called Slurger?
fucking year, man.
We've been doing this for a year, man.
We've been doing this for a year.
yeah.
I thought if anyone was gonna see what I see in the Slurger, it'd be you. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you say that?
It's
What
actually
made you-
actually incredible, Charlie, because I really thought that Schlatt was in it to win it. I thought that he understood a thing about slime. I mean, being so close in proximity to the slime man, the slime king, the slime
Thank you.
prince.
Have you
the slime
ever bitten?
prince?
What? Have you
The
ever
prince
bitten?
of slime!
That's me. All right, I'm scared. Have you ever
Standing
bit-
upon Mount
No.
Olympus, except it's made of slime, so it's called Mount Slimepolis.
Slimpus?
And he's got a trident. He's sort of like Poseidon, except that he's made of slime. That's sort of my That's my visual in my head.
Oh my god. Well, that's powerful, man. I might have to sell.
So
with
he's
that.
Gary from SpongeBob.
No.
Guys,
No.
And
guys,
this
guys,
is incredible that you are going the route of SpongeBob. It's almost as if you haven't been on this podcast for a whole year. You don't understand a goddamn thing about what makes Charlie's slime delicious.
This is actually perfect because I realized the other day that the SpongeBob voice that the announcer does when it's like the fucking burger and he's describing the components of the burger.
Introducing.
I can do that voice pretty
Creating
well.
the Krabby Patty.
Creating the slimy slider. Oh my god.
Assembling the slimy slider.
It begins with this slimy seed bun. Yuck yuck sauce. Gobble goo. Avocado don't. And of course, at the bottom, a little bit of kale.
There you go.
There it is.
And
There
what
it
I
is.
like about the kale, especially,
Beautiful. You like
is that it represents. Not only does it is it it's an accurate representation of kale. You know why?
It is kale.
You
right
you buy lettuce at the grocery store, and I know the three of us have all done this, and then you forget about it, and it stays in your vegetable drawer for too long, and then it starts to get all wet and slimy.
Yeah.
That it's accurate. It's accurate to kale.
That's what I do every once in a while. Get a little refresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
now-
if you're ever biting into your burger, your bacon cheeseburger, your whatever, you're enjoying all those textures. Now, just picture if not that.
Just not that
Just
thing.
not that.
Finally,
very proud of that.
Schlatt, would you like to explain your burger that you've got going on?
Feed it to us. Schlatt.
Schmeatwich.
Schmeatwich.
Schmeatwich Deluxe. Whole lot of schmeat on that bun. I'm telling you right now. Listen.
Yeah, no, lay it
A
down.
lot of
Lay it down.
everybody else is like, oh, let me go with the fancy ingredients. But listen, I keep it simple. I keep it plain, very plain and simple.
We
I keep
respect
it
that.
simple.
Okay.
And I keep it plain.
Is
You
there
know,
any?
I
Now I'm
heard he
starting to
keeps
think
it
there's
simple.
nothing on it. Is there something?
There's not nothing on it. There's stuff on the Schmeatwich, but
Yeah.
let me tell you, it's not going to surprise you what's on it.
Mm-hmm.
Take a guess what's on the Schmeatwich Deluxe.
Perhaps maybe some schmeatballs.
Maybe some-
Schmeatballs!
Whoa, schmeatballs! Surely,
Meatballs.
surely a little veggie to go with that too, like a little pepper,
No
like a
veggie.
little,
No veggie.
like a little onion or like a little lettuce.
No.
like a
No.
tomato.
Ew. Lettuce on the Schmeatwich
Lettuce.
Deluxe?
Maybe a little-
You know,
You've
Charlie.
been smoking too much of that avocado.
Now I gotta say, Charlie. You know, we may be getting hard on Schlatt for not understanding the slime, but now you're thinking he's gonna be putting vegetables on his Schmeatwich sandwich.
On a
What's going on
Schmeatwich
here?
Deluxe?
What's
We've
he
been
gonna
together for a
have?
year.
What's he gonna have next? More schmeat?
Yes.
Surely,
Exactly.
Well, surely Schlatt.
No.
Surely Schlatt. It would be
We got some schmalami, some smoked ham. We got some schmepperoni on that thing. And finally, we top it off with some of that dirty sauce.
Jeez, Schlatt's lathered up his sandwich with his very own homemade dirty sauce. Yeah, where do you make
Some
it,
of my
Schlatt?
some of my own batter. I can't tell you where it comes from.
I think in that sentence you just did.
And of course, it's dressed on a very, very crunchy, very nice, very delicious Kaiser roll.
I'm very interested
Sounds
on
like a
why
good
you chose a
sandwich.
Kaiser roll. Like everything else is like schmeat, like dirty sauce, and then you're like, oh yeah, Kaiser roll.
To be honest, Ted, that's just what the artist wrote.
Oh really? Mine is definitely the least edible out of the three, I'd imagine, with the barbed wire brioche bun.
I thought you were gonna say mine is
bite
most definitely the best.
Charlie, yours would absolutely be the easiest to swallow because it's so gooey that you just kind of like.
Mine
let
would
it
be the hardest.
fall
Let me
down your
rephrase.
gullet.
About.
Mine would be the hardest to stop swallowing.
Ew.
It's like one of those monster. Like, is it sentient? I'd imagine it's maybe a little bit
I
sentient.
don't like it moves but only in your peripheral vision. So it's really hard to say.
It just goes down your gullet, and you're like, get out. It's like
Seriously,
just keeps going.
it's tough because as soon as you bite off a chunk, that chunk gains its own life and starts crawling forward, right? So it's a little more
Right.
difficult, to separate that.
Each bite is basically just causes it to go on a march through the throat of the person.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you will feel this go all the way through you. Seriously. I mean, wow.
But listen, Charlie. Sure, yeah, I would love to have slime sliding down my gullet.
Yeah.
But you know what I'd rather have in my mouth?
Oh,
Some big fucking schmeat.
Oh.
That's right. That's right.
that's not the
Some
first time I've heard you
delicious,
say that either.
thick, delicious, succulent, juicy. You bite into it. Oh,
does it
wow.
make
You
that
get all
sound?
that dirty sauce. All that dirty sauce in your mouth. You swish it around a little bit. You trade it with.
Huh? No, please continue.
Listen,
okay,
all
man?
I'm saying, bro, is that my Schmeatwich Deluxe is not only the easiest to digest, it's the easiest to chew. It's the easiest to taste. It is just delicious.
Easiest
it's just
to chew-
delicious.
easiest
it's
to
the easiest.
chew?
It's the easiest to lick.
I
It's
doubt
the
it.
easiest
I
to,
doubt it.
It's the easiest to worship. It's the easiest to do
Well,
the
hold
whole
on now.
hand thing with.
Well, hold
with
on
the,
just a
Now-
big
now-
second, Schlatt. Hold on here.
Okay.
My sandwich, my knee breaker burger, has cyanide aioli on it, which I think adds a certain depth to the flavor that cannot be competed with by the dirty sauce, as you call it.
come on.
no,
me a
let me- I
break.
got you, Ted. I got you.
Cyanide aioli,
I got you,
The
bro.
only
I got
depth
you.
that'll give you is 6 feet into the
No,
ground, my
dude.
friend.
Because Ted's burger is a once in a
that's a
lifetime
boy.
experience. It's a once in a lifetime experience.
Once in a lifetime experience. You eat this burger once, and you're never going back.
The first time you try
From
it,
the
you're gonna.
graveyard.
You're gonna die, I think is what you're trying to say.
It's gonna kill. It's
the
gonna,
burger will kill you.
Well, you have to sign a waiver before you eat it. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Either way, this merch is available to purchase at chuckle.menu. That's the website. It's called chuckle.menu,
You may
ladies and
recognize
gentlemen.
it too. It was in the background of all of our live episodes. It's been hanging out there in your mind. And now you can crawl over there just like the slimy slider is going to crawl down your throat and go get
Exactly.
one of or all of your favorite sandwiches. We've got a little sandwich
Schmeatwich.
too.
Schmeatwich.
Slimy slider.
been planning-
No, let me try this. Try listening to this.
Listen, I'm not a fan of all this bone or flesh
Try
colored
listening to this.
charcuterie. It's not gonna happen.
We've been planning this merch for a very long time. We've had this merch in the works since the original Chuckle Week. So it's been a while, but we decided, hey, this would be a great thing to release for the anniversary of Chuckle
Anniversary
Sandwich.
present.
And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a sandwich tracker on the website because we want to know whose sandwich is the best. Is it the knee breaker burger? Is it the Schmeatwich Deluxe, or is it the slimy slider?
Yes.
Who freaking
Schmeatwich
knows?
Deluxe.
Fine,
How
fine.
many
Goop it up.
sandwiches can
Goop
we
goopy.
sell out of our fucking deli on
at
the
my goopy
internet?
goblins.
It is the it's gonna be great. It's basically what we've got. It's a 2-week. It'll be live for 2 weeks, 2-week long pre-order situation. We'll check in a week from now and see whose sandwich is doing the best.
You're gonna love this too because it also when people get the respective sandwich, a sandwich begins building and the next ingredient is added based on what you've gotten. So we could truly at the end have just an absolutely monstrous burger. I
Yes,
can't wait.
We're a big fan of the website, but we'll
Creating a
hope
sandwich
you
together.
check that out. It's live right now. Chuckle.menu.
As
That's
is
all
the
we'll say
slimy
about the
slider.
merch.
It is it is alive.
It is alive, and it will take your children and make it part of its ever growing form. But yeah, here we are, Chuckle Sandwich.